Welcome back, everybody. Derrick Sue, your East Oakland advocate. Well, I'm coming up on the 1 year anniversary of when my business was robbed a year ago. And I've had a lot of complications. I've had a lot of recovery. And these past 2 weeks, actually the past month, been in and out of doctor's appointments. And then just recently, in fact, just this past Tuesday, I went to have my eyes examined again. The last time I had my eyes examined was at Walmart, and it was, the price was pretty reasonable, $85 back then. And then I went through a regular battery of tests and got a prescription for eyeglasses. But unfortunately, um, things come up, and I wasn't able to afford the glasses, and that 2 year prescription ran out last year. And then I was getting ready to have my eyes examined last year at this time to get a new prescription to get glasses then. But then, the attack happened, and I was severely injured. I had a concussion. I had blurry vision, and I was advised to wait before getting my eyes examined and everything, so that I had time to recover. My eyes, the blurriness, the doctors were saying will probably go away, which it did. But my eyes have changed, and so went to a different optometrist this time, because the problem that I had at Walmart was that, number one, parking at Walmart is very difficult, especially when you get closer towards the holidays. Everybody's looking and shopping at Walmart. And then the shopping center itself doesn't have enough parking. So I decided, since there was an optometry office right where I go grocery shopping in the little strip mall, uh, I would go check them out. And so, there it is, La Clinica. And this one is in the Fruitvale district. It was literally just walking across the parking lot to get my optometry appointment. And then, the obvious thing is, I don't have eye insurance. So everything has to be paid for out of pocket. And as you see, La Clinic got charged $100 for the eye exam and the prescription, which isn't bad. It's $15 more than back in 2022 at Walmart, and they did a good job. And one of the things that I have to compliment La Clinica on is that in the examination room that I had, they had modern, I mean, up to date equipment, where in the past, where when I went to Walmart, the optometrist would manually manipulate you know, the correction, your eye correction instrument, and from La Clinica, uh, the optometrist, number one, they didn't have any information, so they just simply put my glasses into this reader, and it set all the parameters, had the prescription and everything, and it was right on the money. Uh, and so, very modern. Whereas before, you would have a doctor do that also, but it wouldn't be measured by a machine. They'd have to do everything manually, which is what Walmart would have been. And La Clinica just simply put it into this machine. They say, "Oh, we don't need your old prescription. We'll have it here in just a second." And sure enough, everything, all the numbers were right there. And what was even nicer, when the doctor was um, checking my prescription, checking to see if I needed any real change. He did it from the computer, literally, and the face set would change automatically, and all that doctor would have to do is just right there. And it was a very interesting screen because it profiled my face and had the two eyes, and came up with the prescription and everything very quickly, and much quicker than appointments that I've had at Walmart. Walmart, I usually had to schedule an hour because they also need to dilate my eyes. That's the part that I really hate. But it needs to be done when you're getting to be my age, and so got all that done, and got my prescription, and so prescription right here, and a lot of you will probably buy your glasses from the optometrist at where you get the appointment. That's not necessary. I get my prescription like this, and I go over to Zenni itself, Zenni.com, and I've been a customer of Zenni since at least 2018. So it's been a while. These glasses, in fact, were my third order, and that was placed back in 2019. That's how old these are, 2019. And if you can't really see how they've degraded, but the coatings are all flaked off, and this side on my right eye, it's really, the coatings have gotten really blurry, so I have to replace these glasses. And so right when I'm sitting there waiting for the dilation fluid to take effect on my eyes, I'm quickly at the Zenni website punching in my new prescription to Zenni, and this prescription literally had all my information, and turned all that in, had my the new frames already selected, and so all I needed was a prescription. And so right there, before I even left the office, I had ordered my new prescription glasses. And the price was very reasonable. Normally in an optometrist's office, I've paid as much as $450 for a pair of glasses. The most I've paid at Zenni for two of these, was $324.90, and that's with all the coatings and the high index hardened plastic lenses. So you get all the same bells and whistles, just a lot less money. And my new prescription came up to just a little over $240. And that included the shipping. And what I like about Zenni, if you live in the Bay Area, the Zenni factory that makes your glasses and has the frames is actually in Novato, California. So it's close by, and when it ships out, you're not going to be waiting 2 weeks for your eyeglasses like if you went to an optometrist. You'd be waiting about 3 days to a week to receive your actual prescription. And so I'm hoping to have my eyeglasses early next week, probably Monday. That'll be 6 days from the time that I had my prescription, my new prescription, filled that out, selected my lens, paid for it, and then just receiving. And the nice thing about Zenni, they will notify you when your glasses are being sent out. But one of the nice things, this month is just full of doctor's appointments. A lot of this is just checking up from the injuries from a year ago, and that's what kept me from running for Oakland mayor against Barbara Lee. The likelihood of me Lee winning against Barbara Lee was zero, especially since Lauren Taylor was the primary candidate. And it was just 1 and 2, both of those. So it didn't make any sense for me to try and run as injured, as a Oakland candidate for mayor. But we'll see what happens here in next year. Because over this next few months here, I'm going to be deciding whether I'm going to be running for Oakland mayor, because there's a lot of people that are happy with Barbara Lee, Mayor Barbara Lee, and there are a lot of people that are not happy with Mayor Barbara Lee. I'm been in talks with Mayor Barbara Lee over several issues concerning Measure W funds and housing for the homeless, because right behind me I literally have a 20-acre site that's available for sale, and the likelihood of a developer coming in and buying this is pretty low, because number one, it's a high crime area there, and on 3 of 4 sides is surrounded by homeless. Uh, and there were, the reason why AT&T left is because they kept getting broken into so much over the course of 2 years. They just threw up their hands and said, we're out of here, and they bought a new partial over at near the San Leandro border. So they have moved to that new site as of June, and they're not coming back. So those are some of the reason why I went to the eye optometrist, get new eyeglasses. So I'm hoping to have those early next week, and we'll see what happens from there. But that's what's going on, and the reason why I haven't been posting as much, because I'm really busy this month with doctor's appointments and eye optometrists. And then once you've dilated your eyes are all messed up for the next 3 to 4 hours. Thanks for joining me today. We'll be right back.